All right, so as an update, I fixed the hands so they're no longer glitchy. I still have my gestures for moving around. This is one of the new things I did here. I've got three different types of objects, and basically I've made it so that this happens. I've given them colliders. I made a new collider on the hand so I can hold objects, which is helpful. The next thing I need to figure out, because while I'm holding things, if I move up or down, they tend to like rotate. And if I try to move them over, right, they kind of roll, which is interesting. But other than that, I have a feedback that is auditory buzz that kind of makes you feel a little bit like you're touching something. And the colliders on the hands do work properly. I set up a bunch of colliders on the hands just so you could do the so you could get the feel of like touching something. I also created a force grip so I can smack things and get some realistic movement out of them. I can toss things around. It gets a little glitchy when I try to like throw lots of objects at once. I think that's just a processing issue, but it's fine. But we can slap things, and that's really what I wanted to do with that. I fixed the secret gesture over here, so instead of using 4, we could just do it with two gestures. Which was this one? It was a thumbs up. There we go. Now, the other bit that I did, I created this system over here, which allows me to test the spells. And specifically, each of these buttons, all you have to do is just tap that and it'll enable the spell, or you can just disable them all. The first spell, I haven't put an effect on it, but you follow these, and when it finishes the spell, it plays the sound effect and it's supposed to do something. So for this one, I want to do like a force push, but I got to figure out how to get that effect to work. This is a cool one. So it's a two-handed gesture. Only the correct hand will trigger. So I can't use the right side. I can't touch it with the right pieces or right hand. So you have to do kind of both of them at the same time. So I've got a nice cool gesture there. Now this right here, I made the effect for this one. This is a revealing spell. So basically, if the collider is in the right area, which apparently it is not. I think I might have the collider disabled. I'm gonna have to re-enable the collider. But basically, if you're in the right area, there's a large collider around you that's supposed to trigger. So basically, this video is a wash. Awesome. Oh, there it is. So I just need to adjust the collider. I think it's just not something. So, oh, I have it frozen. That's what it is, and it's not quite a square. But you do this spell, and if you are within range of something that is invisible, it'll make it visible. So if I went back over here to this area, this is where the collider is, and I do the spell, there it is. So, and then there's another one right over here, so I can do the same thing. I just need to release the rotation lock. And then of course you just come back over, disable. As many spells as I create, I'm just going to toss them here so I can test them all out. And then I could just disable them so I can continue working on other things. So that's it. That's what I've figured out so far. The force effects for slapping things. also so I can move things, easily, and I can move them quicker, right? So that's pretty nice. It took a while to figure this out, but it's really cool to get the um, that kind of feedback. Makes your hands feel like they're buzzing a bit, which is really cool. And getting to be able to hold these objects in your hands is really cool. And they're no longer just falling through, so that's pretty legit. All right, so that's all.